friends, it's your girl Ellie Styles, bringing you amazing stories and letters from Ellie Styles decks. And today I brought you a story. The title of today's story is Be Content with What You Have. So I don't know what the story is about. Let's all find out. Derek wakes up with a severe headache, but he has no choice but to prepare and go to work. He had a very nice time with his friends yesterday. His best friend Raymond organized a party and invited a few friends to celebrate his promotion at work. He and Raymond had known each other since childhood and had grown to become brothers. Raymond was fortunate to have gotten unemployment in a law firm right after graduation, while Derek had to stay at home for 2 years before getting unemployment in a school as a teacher. Throughout those tough times, Raymond did well to encourage and assist his friend in the little way that he can. After work that day, Derek returned home only to meet his younger sister. Apparently, his mom fell ill and was admitted at the hospital. Luckily, he had some amount of money left after receiving his salary a couple of weeks ago. He quickly drove to the hospital and paid for his mother's bills. After making sure his mom was fine, he went home very exhausted. He critically thinks about his life, how he barely survived to take care of his own needs and that of his family. Though he owned a car, he was always frustrated at how he always had to take it to the mechanics. He had always envied Raymond's life for being so successful, though they were the best of friends. He always wished he had all that Raymond had, and unknowingly he kept comparing his life with that of his friend, which made him so miserable. Something struck him that moment, and he realized that though Raymond seemed to be successful and had a promising job, unlike his teaching work in the primary school, Raymond had problems of his own. He had lost his dad at a tender age, and his mom has been battling with cancer for years, and his fiancée left him few months to their wedding. So that was a short story, beloved, that I wanted to share with you today. And yes, today I want us to quickly look at 3 things that we can learn from this story. The first thing I want us to know is we should appreciate and be grateful for what we have. Yes, we have to appreciate and be grateful for what we have, because what you have and you are not comfortable with, someone else is in this world. The person would have been grateful to have what you have, and you don't think is good for you. We have a lot of people that wish for what we have, and we don't appreciate them. The little thing we have, I would like us to appreciate those things we have before we begin to lose them. You think you have a car and it is outdated. Someone doesn't have a car at all. What of those people? So you see, we should always be grateful for the things we have. And number 2, just because some people are successful and live lavish life does not mean that they don't have problems of their own. Those great people we see in this world who are always in their expensive cars, big houses, have problems too. They are humans like you and I, and they also have problems of their own. It's just that we don't know their problems because they don't let us see them. So we begin to think that they don't have problems at all. Of course they do have problems. So it's high time we get those things off our mind, that successful people don't have problems, because they do. Number 3, don't compare your life with others. That will make you miserable. That's very true. Comparing our lives with those of our friends make us always sad and miserable. You begin to think that your friend is updated, your friend is doing well, and you are just static, you are still at where you used to be. But that's not true. Just because some people make it big time doesn't mean that we wouldn't make it someday. Your friend today is a doctor or a pilot. You would also get there. It's a journey that we all have to take. So don't compare your life with others. Now let's begin to appreciate the things we have and stop focusing our mind on the things we don't have. You have a house. You are complaining that you always have to pay bills. I mean, you've rented an apartment. What of those who sleep on the streets? You get to eat food each and every day. What of those who don't eat food at all? They've not eaten for months, days, and probably even years. People are dying each and every day because they don't have food to eat. You drink water, good water. Some people drink from the borehole, from wells, very dirty and muddy water. When we begin to think about all the things that other people are lacking and we have, then we realize that we are even blessed to have the things we have. We should be grateful for all those things we have and stop thinking that others are doing better than us. What of those who are even doing worse than we are doing? So beloved, let's take note of that. You've eaten, someone hasn't eaten. You have clothes, someone doesn't have clothes to wear. The person is without clothes, is on the street, sleeping on the street each and every day. So beloved, that was a short story I wanted to share with you, and I hope we've learned some great lessons from it. Thank you very much. Keep subscribing to my channel. Watch my videos, like, share, and comment. So it's still your girl, Ellie Stars. See you in my next video.
Obi nyawaye enti susudi unkomo chiwa masaye nobi kani dia chewa anka udia usui ka ubesudi ipina ripa wani miso ya uche bia fasa nakuko wani nobi nyawaye Power in me slow, me I am a